awful.
Welcome back to the King's Corner, the place for all things Bethesda.
He is the KingFanMan.
And she is my Mississippi Queen, and we're back, and you never know what's going to come out of this woman's mouth. If you're new to the KingFanMan channel, you are in for a treat because the Queen is here.
That would have been a good bloopers reel.
Right before we came on, she said, I wished I could take my pants off. She did. That's what she said.
I cannot believe you just said that.
And then she started spilling coffee all over herself. I've got to show something right off the bat because Heath is here. And he actually sent me something. I've got to... James says, Starfield.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Well, you said it.
There was a little bit of context to it. I didn't just say I wish I could take my pants off.
Because you're hot, right?
No, that's not what I said.
Oh. He sent me these, and I'm so happy he did. Would you hold those up? And I'm going to read the note. Hey, John. Hey, Kane. Hey, James. Hey, Vault Girl.
Hey, Heath.
Hey,
Vault Girl.
This is the note from Heath. It says, Howdy, King and Queen. Congratulations on 10,000 subscribers. As promised in live chat, here are some of the custom dye in the responders colors. I had these made to hand out when I run Fallout at tabletop game conventions. But unfortunately, of course, these conventions may be on hold through this year. I'm still hoping the West Virginia trip will occur one day. Take care and God bless. Thank you so much, Heath.
These are really cool.
Those are amazing. If you can't see, they
you
are...
probably should take them out of the bag and hold one up to the camera.
They are red and blue. Both. They have red and blue.
No, it's up there, baby.
It's up there. I'm sorry. It's red and blue all over. Isn't that cool?
His mind is still going everywhere because I said I wish I could take my pants off.
It's the lupus. Would you quit saying that? It's the lupus. So thank you, Heath. That was a 10,000 present. So
those are awesome.
One more present. My son, Wolfman, gave me the helmet. Remember, for my wife's head is in the way to duck down. The Nuka-Cola Fallout helmet. And then, because my birthday... Okay, you can lean up now. Because my birthday was Monday. This is my birthday week, even though you wouldn't know it. I've only heard that once this week. He got me this. I've been seeing this in our favorite game store for how many years now? We've been walking by it going...
A few.
We've been walking by it going, that is the coolest lunchbox I have ever seen. Yeah, James said Starfield. And there's Dom. So this is cool. But this is not the only thing, guys. You open the lunchbox up, and it is full of candy. It's full of candy.
Because he knows his dad that well.
There's Spree. There's Sweet Tarts, which is my absolute favorite. There's Milk Duds. There's Butterfingers. And you wonder why I'm fat. So there you go. He knows how to treat his dad on his birthday.
And what did your wife give you for your birthday?
For my birthday. Let's see. Did you give me something for my birthday?
I have hot coffee in my hands, and I will use it.
My shirt that I'm wearing, it says the KingCast podcast KFM. Isn't that cool? So, yes, I'm wearing my birthday present.
You are wearing your birthday present.
So, that's how we start the show, showing off presents. So, how are you guys doing? We've got a lot to talk about, a lot going on in Fallout 76, a lot going on out in the world. But I need to start. Before we start talking about Fallout 76, there is a new game coming out, and I have to have it. Can I have it for my birthday? You can turn that iPad off. There is a new game coming out. I don't know if you guys have...
just close it?
I don't know if you guys have heard it, but Nintendo announced it, and it's coming out. I don't know the date that it's coming out, but can we pre-order it? I have to have it.
What do you have to have, babe?
It's called Gamer Girl. I have to have it. Y'all look it up. They just announced it. It's going to be the greatest thing ever. Do y'all remember the old Sega CD had them where they were? I'm telling you, it's going to be great.
Look, my eye is even doing its thing just
Is it
because
doing
you
the
said
trick,
that.
Gamer girl? Do y'all remember the old live action where they actually had real video? We had the Sega CD where
You're
they
gonna
had
have to give me more context.
Okay, this is actually live video. It has live video, and you're actually a moderator for this gamer girl who's doing that. No, I don't want this game, but it's funny. It's a funny game anyway. But yes, it's actually going to be a game called Gamer Girl.
Funny.
Yeah, it's funny. Anyway,
It's not funny.
I thought it was neat that they're doing another live action game because we haven't had a live action game since Sega CD. It's
They
been
should
a long
follow us
time.
around. We're a live action game.
That's true. We could be a live action.
Yeah.
The King and Queen live action game. Okay, enough silliness. You guys who love us know we're silly. Anyway, so
Those of you who don't, sorry.
a lot going on in Fallout 76. Welcome to the new subscribers. Thank you. Yes, we're way over 10,000 now. We're at 10,300 and something now.
How
already.
did that happen?
So I don't know. Thank y'all very much.
Okay, well, for you new people, I am not here for gaming content because I don't play video games.
James,
I play good video games.
James,
unlike
you
guys.
are absolutely right. I think there was a live action Star Trek game. I think you are absolutely right. I forgot about that one.
I'm gonna have an ocular migraine.
Because of Gamer Girl?
Now, can you see? Can you see the difference?
I can. Look at that. Yeah. One thing I wanted to point out because I could not believe it. I mentioned
awesome.
it. Hey, Ian, what's going on? Did you know Ian gave us a huge super chat the other day in the live stream? Thank you again for that, by the way, Ian. That was
awesome. I was just thinking, where's Begonius Salonius? Because I just think that name is so cool.
Thank you for. I'm glad you're here.
I can totally say that name. I have to say it in my head first before I can do it out loud, but I can totally say it.
In the live stream,
Tetris doesn't count.
I have to say this because there's some people that don't know this. The PTS for Fallout 76 is open to anybody that's on the PC now. If you own a PC and you play Fallout 76 on the PC, the PTS, the what was a private test server is now a public test server. So you can go to where you launch your Fallout 76. You can now download the test server. So right now on the public test server, it's not the private test server anymore. Again, it's a public test server. You can play Meat Week right now. You can play Meat Week right now. You can go do the Wendigo Colossus event right now. And you can also, the Adrenaline Perk card is actually working on the PTS, but it's not working in the game. But we'll talk about that in just a little bit. But I couldn't believe it. There were actually people that didn't know that. So I had actually mentioned it way back on the KingCast, but I need to mention that more often. But if you have a PC, you can download the public server now and play on it anytime you want to. And you can talk about it. You can take pictures on it. You can take videos on it. Now it's not a secret anymore. So if you want to play Meat Week, if you want to play the new Colossus thing, if you want to talk about it with your friends, if you want to post pictures of it on Twitter, you can. So Bethesda has opened that up now. So that's really cool.
I look like I'm in pain over here, and I'm not.
It's okay. It's probably dealing with me.
It's that bright light.
That bright light, by the way, that was a Father's Day present. If y'all have noticed, we are uglier. It's because you can see more of us now.
You can see my gray that my husband told me I should fix before the show.
We have one of those real studio lights now.
You need to go put something on that.
He
did.
She got me 2 real studio lights.
We only need 1.
Because before we had lights up on boards and it was really funny. But now it's like, wow, we are really white and really fat. That's all. Well, I'm fat, not my gorgeous baby. No, sorry about that. Because what did I tell you earlier? I have the prettiest co-host in the
universe.
No.
Alien
I said in the world, I've never seen an alien to know. So that's what I said. Yeah. Okay, on with Fallout 76 news, and then we can talk about anything you guys want. Of course, there has been massive bans in the game. Bethesda has been banning everybody. In fact, there's been some YouTubers banned. I won't mention it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, no, well, I won't say that, but there has been some YouTubers banned. Won't mention any names. But so be careful, guys. All I can say, don't cheat. Just don't cheat. That's the biggest thing. Don't cheat.
What y'all are so sweet.
Whatever you do, don't cheat in the game.
Cheaters never win.
Whether it's duping weapons, whether it's trying to get ahead in the game instead of grind, just don't cheat. Just play the game.
Is Wolfman playing? Because he's probably been banned.
Just
saying.
Just play the game, and you won't have to worry about the bans.
Try to raise them right. You try.
I think the ban wave is over right now, but I'm not sure. They're not going to announce, hey, we're about to ban people. So just don't cheat.
There's nothing to do in the game. Seriously, like I watch them do things 24/7.
Oh yeah, there's
lots to do in the game.
There's a lot.
I can tell you what he's going to say. Slow down, pay attention to the storyline, and you'll be amazed at all the things that you'll find to do in the game.
If you slow down. That's true. If you slow down. Plus, right now, they've added the seasons content.
East LA, your weather is nice.
If you will work on the seasons content, there is content every day, and it will keep you busy every day. I promise you.
Hey, you guys.
In fact, it will keep you busy for hours every day. There is enough to do. One thing I need to tell y'all, they are now submitted. You can now submit.
That's word for word, wasn't it?
You can now submit to Bethesda camps, Lower Arkansas. If you have somebody that you know that has awesome camps in Fallout 76, they are going to be featuring really cool camps. So
then your weather's really hot, huh?
So if you know somebody that has a really cool camp, feature that or send that on to Bethesda. And also, they are featuring people right now. What's his name? Zero Fox, is that his name? He is the first person because he takes gorgeous pictures. They have featured him this month. So they are taking nominations for people that they are featuring. So if you know someone special in Fallout 76 that needs to be featured, y'all send the names in for, the Queen. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, she's special in Fallout 76.
Because I have a thing on Fallout.
A thing? What do you have?
Yeah, I have a character on Fallout, Mississippi Queen.
A thing, yeah. She has a thing.
Isn't there somebody that plays as the Mississippi Queen on Fallout?
Yeah, me. No, I changed the name. Hey, Zonder Bunny, what's going on? What's going on? So, yes, submit those camps and submit those names. That's very good.
He found the guy getting chased by the chicken. It's hysterical.
Now, by the way, speaking of the score system, and we was talking to the whoever said there's nothing to do in the game. There is so much to do. In fact, most of you guys are probably behind in the score system. There is so much to do. It's hard to keep up, except for Ghost. She's way ahead.
He should have kept the name, right? He really should have. I don't know what his problem was.
Now, listen, this is the good news. If you guys are behind in that score system,
hey,
remember there are 100 places in that score system. Whatever rank you may be. Right now, I'm at rank 47. I'm not even going to tell you what Ghost is at.
Y'all should see what I'm at.
0. This is the good news. I'm going to give you 2 pieces of great news in the score system. Y'all want some great news? Number 1, give me a drum roll.
I can't do that.
Drum roll.
You can't do it either. There you go.
There you go. Number 1, next week, it is double score weekend.
Oh, gracious.
That means you got a lot of catching up to do if you play next weekend. You know, this weekend, of course, is double XP weekend. So as soon as you get off the KingCast, jump on Fallout 76, do your challenges, do your daily and weekly challenges. There's content right there, built-in content. You've heard me say that a lot. And it's double XP, so you can catch up. I've caught up with that spaceship. That little spaceship is where you're supposed to be.
It's all about that spaceship.
If you've noticed that little blue or green spaceship, that's where you're supposed to be. So anyway, the other good news is in the daily challenges, Bethesda is being so kind to us where there are normally 7 challenges. They are adding some.
Is he yelling to you guys or is it just me?
I'm yelling. You know, a lot of people tell me, you sound like a preacher.
Like, my ears are vibrating listening. Well, not
are you telling me I'm too loud?
No, it could really be me right now.
Okay.
I'll be wearing sunglasses next KingCast.
If I'm too loud, I apologize. I'm just excited. I'm excited.
You're not too loud, babe. I couldn't ever talk about anybody being too loud. I'm German.
That's
I get loud.
I'm trying to get.
My mom told me to shh today, and I was like, "What are you saying?"
I would have high-fived your mom.
No, you can't touch my mom right now. No, and it wasn't because I was loud.
Well, she's as loud as you are, though.
I know. I said, how can you say that to me? I get it from you. It's the German. I can't help it. And she goes, but the louder you are, the more droplets you let out of your mouth. And
she is so scared of COVID-19. Okay. The other good news, and I'll try to be a little bit quieter. The other good news is this. Normally there are 7 challenges on the daily challenges, and the daily ones are the ones you really pick up speed on. They are adding challenges. There are going to be 8, sometimes 9, and sometimes 10 a day Bethesda is going to give us. So watch those daily challenges. They are going to be adding challenges to help us pick what do you, Sandra? But they keep changing my name. One was STEM Pack fan or
no
STEM
Man.
Yeah, one anyway. Because I love the STEM packs. Anyway, but watch those because they're giving us extra challenges to catch up. So, KingFanMan.
I would be louder if I was Italian. Do you think that would be bad? Because I can be pretty loud.
So if y'all are behind, like
if I was Italian German, that would be scary,
like
wouldn't it?
Psycho told me yesterday he was way behind on the challenges. It's okay. Y'all can catch up. You've got double
KingFanMan.
You've got double XP weekend right now. You've got double score weekend next weekend, and they're going to be adding challenges to help us catch up. So don't worry. And then of course you can pay Adams to catch up if you want to spend the Adams, but you don't have to. So
y'all see me sporting my Whitehall shirt today? It's graduation day finally for May's seniors.
Yep.
2 months late. And they get to graduate today. Y'all cheer on your seniors wherever you are. They've had a
tough time.
They've had a tough time. Yeah.
And by the way, if you really think there's nothing to do in Fallout 76, you can always go play Gamer Girl.
My jaw just tightened up. You need to stop. I don't know, but you got to stop it.
You got to go look at it. It looks great. Anyway. Okay. The adrenaline perk is broke, guys. I've told y'all before, it is broke.
Don't encourage him. He has chains.
But they are going to fix it. It is fixed in the PTS, and it will be fixed in the coming patch 21. So, yay, it will be fixed. King, you're dead. What? What's wrong, Zonder Bunny? What happened? Bling fan man. Jacob. That's what Queen thinks of me. She says I like my bling. Is VATS working? No.
He does like his bling.
VATS is working intermediately.
It goes along with his Hasselhoff.
What they have said about VATS is this. There is an ongoing problem with VATS. VATS does work intermediately, but there is some kind of bug in VATS.
Awful, Begonius. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
That they cannot track down, and they basically said right now they're trying to fix it, but they don't know when they're going to get it fixed. Now, that was several weeks ago, and it's still ongoing, so I don't expect it to be fixed at least until patch 21, and that's August the 4th. So
Jacob was just repeating Ian's. Zonder Bunny was just dying because couldn't believe you brought up Gamer Girl. And Vaughn regularly uses VATS.
Yeah, I am a VATS build, so but it works enough. I have problems with it at times, especially when things get real close together, VATS won't work. I've noticed it in like what's the one with the sheep squatch? What's that event called?
I don't know, but while he thinks on that, you guys, when you're typing
I can't
stuff
think of it
in
while
the
you're
chat,
talking.
well, I was going to explain, like sometimes we give the wrong person credit if somebody else has already said something because stuff is scrolling constantly.
Yeah, so fast.
And
Free
so
range.
you only see a little bit of it up here and we repeat what we catch.
Thank you. Yeah, like in free range, when the wolves get really close to the cows, the VATS will not work properly. That's one time the VATS won't work right. But yeah, I have the condensed fire that tends to help VATS a little bit. Without that on it, it doesn't work as good. So you might try that perk card if you don't have it on. Like I said, I'm a total VATS build, so I use VATS every shot. So, but I definitely watch VATS every day. But yeah, it's going to be until August 4th before they fix VATS at all.
You know what I'm going to do for the next KingsCast?
Zonder Bunny said, okay, so I did notice VATS weirdness. It's not just you. It has been out for a while. It's been out a while. It's been out for a month, at least, Zonder Bunny. Absolutely. Gun fu working then, yeah.
You know what I'm going to do?
What's that?
I'm going to wear sunglasses and a swimsuit because it's like being in a beach over here with that light.
Yeah. Heath, you're absolutely right. Sometimes it will not activate. That's what I've said. If two enemies are really close together, or if an enemy is close to a non-enemy, it will not activate at all. When the wolves are right next to the cows, VATS will not activate at all. I mean, it just flat will not even come on at all. So yes, sometimes VATS will not come on, and that's very frustrating. Yeah, I've noticed it at times. Absolutely. Did you say something important?
Mm-mm.
Did you say anything?
No, I was just thinking.
Oh, what was you thinking?
I think my mom called me fat today. She said that she just started chuckling, and I looked at her because I knew what it was by the way she was looking at me. Because my mom says instead of Ripple looks a lot like you, Mississippi Queen, she says, Mississippi Queen, you look exactly like Ripple, right? And she goes, I mean it. You do. You look just like her. And she goes, it might be because your face is so full. I said,
thanks, Mom.
I said, Mother. Yeah.
Raven says it happens in Blue Ridge too. Yes, they're all packed in there tight. Yes, that VATS will not work right in there too. Raven's own, I have to say something. I hope Raven don't mind. I recorded a podcast today. Raven is one of my Patreons, and me and him recorded a podcast today. I had a great time. He did an excellent job, and that will be on in a few days. And by the way, that's one of the things that you can do as a Patreon. You can record a podcast.
Yeah, you guys need to get with it and get on the recordings.
You can record a podcast with me, or you can actually be on the KingCast. So any of you Patreons that want to do that, you absolutely
can jump out and you can jump in.
Or you can jump on with us. You don't even have to jump out.
I probably won't be on the KingCast next week, so it's perfect opportunity.
Yeah, some of the times when I'm alone, it's very hard to do this alone. So some of those times it would be great.
At his mom's, he would love to have a co-host.
Yes, it would be great. So any of you Patreons, or some of you that are thinking about becoming a Patreon, that's one of the wonderful benefits. So and if you don't like doing it live, do it like me and Raven did. But Raven, you did a great job, and everyone else, you'll get to hear that in a few days. We talked about Fallout 76, talked about a lot of games, so I can't wait for you guys to hear that. It was really, really, really good. It was a lot of fun too. Yep,
That's great.
it was
Awesome.
We didn't talk about Gamer Girl though. Look, I even wrote it down so we could talk about it today.
Why?
Because it's exciting. When something like that happens in the gaming world, you just have to write it down, baby. I'm sorry. Who's Gamer Girl?
Nobody important, Vaughn.
It's this stupid game that's coming out. I'm just teasing her about. Y'all have to look it up. It's a real game that's coming out. It's a live action game that's coming out. Y'all have to look it up. It's going to be the most hilarious
my vision
thing.
of this is when you're watching Friends and they're all sitting in the living room at Monica's and they're trying to guess what the characters are saying, the actors are saying in the opposite languages, and they're just making up things for them. It's sort of what I'm envisioning you with Gamer Girl.
No, Gamer Girl is, have you ever seen like a Twitch streamer, like the little girl that's on there, the camera's high and she's got the low cut shirt and she's just going hee 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 hee, and that's it. Yeah. It's all over Twitch. I'm telling you, that's it.
So why are you watching that?
I'm not watching it. That's what the trailer was. I'm not watching it. That's what the trailer was. See, look at all these laughs and looks. Look at all them laughs and looks. Yep. Yep. And now we got oops going on. Yep. Pokemon is the main character.
That doesn't say Pokemon.
I'm buying it. I'm buying it. King, are you going to play it? Yes, I'm going to be the first in line to buy it. I'm going to play it. Yep. Look at her over here. That's why Araya's twitching. No, I'm not going to play it. No, of course not. That's why I've been teasing her about it. Oh, I love you, honey. I said I love you, honey. It is my birthday week, you know.
It's a good thing.
It was a good thing, yeah. That trailer got took down. It did get taken. It did get taken down. That it did. Yeah. What's his name? Y'all have to watch the guy. The guy that's got the beard has a video on it. The YouTuber. He wears the white baseball cap. I watch him a lot. Oh, I can't remember his name, but he's a pretty good YouTuber. He's got a video on it. Anyway. Oh gosh, I can't remember his name, but anyway, it's a funny thing. I was just being funny. Speaking of funny.
But yet you weren't.
Yeah, I really was being funny.
You really
The quartering. Thank you, Psycho. The quartering. Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Anyway, on to a better subject. Quakecon is coming up. Let's talk about Quakecon for just a minute.
I wish we could go to Quakecon. That is so much fun.
It is so much fun. It is
like the best little family time.
Of
course, there is always somebody that gets upset with everyone else in the family when we leave to travel to QuakeCon, and B, while we are at QuakeCon. I won't mention any names, but Wolfman and I were talking about an upcoming little vacay the other day, and he goes, and I said, why are you looking at me like that? And he goes, well, I'm just not sure if I want to take Red with us. And I was like, it's going to be okay. Mom. And I'm like, it's just anxiety. We're going to give him a sleeping pill this time. Before we ever get to the car, we're going to give him
Are you talking about me?
We are going to give him a sleeping pill.
I was sitting here thinking you was talking about somebody else. You're talking about me?
Who is it that has like this massive travel anxiety?
I don't like to travel. I don't like to travel.
If we are going anywhere for any
I hate to
purpose,
travel.
I'm too sick to go do this.
I
I'm
hate
to
to
this.
travel.
I'm to that.
Hey, everybody at once, say it. It's the
lupus.
Jacob says the adventures of KingFanMan. He says,
Jacob, it's not cars. It's like going. It's leaving this room.
Yeah,
He has social anxiety.
I don't like it. Hey, we don't have to tell all of our.
It's kind of funny
here.
though. It's funny though. We're just going to give you a really good sleeping.
That is funny for a policeman and a preacher, and yeah, a little bit of social anxiety.
Yeah, yep. It's okay.
Yep. We need Gamer Guy to be VR KingFanMan. I'm starting a petition. I like that. KingFanMan in VR, right in your face. That'd be great. I like that. Start that petition. I'll sign it. I like that. That's cool. You want to be in the KingFanMan VR? The Gamer Guy. Yeah, I like that.
No, because I'm not wearing some low cut crop top.
Yeah, you'd have to put black in your hair. The director would mess black in your hair. Preacher fan, man. I'm gonna say I get in trouble every time I get on these.
Every time.
Every time. So Dom, talk to us about Starfield. No.
You know, Ghost, if you were here, we could just tag team him from each side. Like, boom.
Speaking of, I was talking about Quakecon. Quakecon's coming up. I really want you guys to tell us what you guys think is going to go on at Quakecon. Is it going to be big things announced? Anything? I know we've talked about it a little bit, but it's getting closer. It's coming up second week in August. What are we going to hear about? I know Deathloop, obviously we're going to learn a little bit more about. It's coming in December. What are we going to hear about?
I would plan for the absolute worst because this is 2020 and everybody just pray we make it to New Year's Eve. And instead of kissing anybody on New Year's, when the clock ball drops, we need to all just yell Jumanji and just start over.
Zondra Bunny, I'm always living dangerously. You can ask her. I'm always living dangerously.
Ask Ghost. She'll tell you.
I always live dangerously.
Yesterday he was like, I'm either in trouble with the Queen or in trouble with Ghost. And I'm like, yeah, what does that tell you?
Living on the edge. Pete Hines said they have some surprises. You know how Bethesda always likes to tease us with something. We're probably going to learn more about the TV show. I'd like to get y'all's opinion on where and what the TV show is going to be. But what do you think we're going to learn at Quakecon? What's going to be announced? I still don't think it's going to be Starfield. I still think Starfield's going to be pushed until E3. But what's it going to be? What surprise is going to be given to us at QuakeCon? Is it going to be more? Is it going to be a secret about Fallout 76? Is it going to be another game? What is it going to be? It's exciting to know what they're going to show us at QuakeCon because he said that we've got some little secrets to tell. That's what is it?
I don't know. I mean, it's so hard to pull stuff off virtually. I mean, you can.
Yeah.
But it's just...
Do you think they have a new game coming?
I don't know. I would think they're behind on everything. The world is behind on everything.
Yeah,
right
absolutely.
Now. So that's not a hit at them. Just everybody has had to make so many adjustments, or they've got half staff working one day and half staff another day, or they're working remotely, or whatever. And while you can still do a lot of stuff remotely and still get a lot done, you still have to be able to connect together. So it takes a little bit more time.
You can't rub masks. You got to be 6 feet apart.
Unless you know them. And really, on New Year's Eve, doesn't everybody know everybody? I mean, is there a stranger on New Year's Eve?
You got to point at each other. That's what you do.
Whatever.
You point at each other. Dom says QuakeCon will be
mask off and kiss the stranger
the TV series, Fallout 76 roadmap, Doom Eternal, and panels. So you think their big secret or their big surprises is going to be a more reveal about the TV series? I think we're really going to learn about the TV series, no doubt. But I think we're going to learn more about a game, whatever game it's going to be.
Yeah, maybe it's a remake. That's kind of low key.
Yeah. I think we're going to learn more about a game that they've already announced. I don't think it's going to be Starfield, anything like that. But I think more is going to come out about one of the games that they've talked about. Jacob says, I'm going to be mad if we don't at least get a trailer, gameplay footage, or some sort of update on Starfield. I don't think it's coming, Jacob. I've said it over and over and over. I would be shocked. I mean, I would be out of my chair shocked if it comes before E3. I've been wrong. Obviously, I was wrong on Deathloop, but I really would be shocked if we get it. Zoner Bunny says, hope we find out more about the TV show.
Quakecon?
The 8th and the 9th, or the
of August.
Of
right?
August, yeah.
They won't release. They're not going to release.
Hope we find out
Starfield.
more about the TV show.
There's
info
not
dump
any
on
hype
76 content and solid release. Whoops. I almost caught up before you talked. Solid release date for Deathloop. Yep. Imagine if they announce Fallout 3 remake. Yes, PJ. Fallout 3. You know what would be great, PJ? If they said the TV show is going to be in Washington, D.C., and we get a Fallout 3 remake. Give me 5. Who says yes to that?
Yeah, I'm with you, Dom. QuakeCon isn't big enough to release Starfield at.
Kane says, I'm hoping they show off Brotherhood DLC. I do not think they would show a lot, though. Just something like Wastelanders was showed at QuakeCon. Yep.
They should release Starfield at like a Comic-Con. Wouldn't that be cool?
James says he does think Starfield's going to be shown there.
Wouldn't that be cool if they released it at a Comic-Con?
PJ says, I think it'll
pull in a whole different audience.
I don't think it'll be BGS related. Be something with the other developers.
Did they announce Skyrim at QuakeCon? I hope not.
No. Vaughn says more info on Doom Eternal for sure. New IP needs the biggest marketing. Amen. We've been talking about that for sure. Tell me that name again. Responders needs to come back to Appalachia. Again, me and Raven talked about this. I hate to give away anything we said. Y'all tell me about the TV show. I would love the TV show to be in Washington, D.C., and that's really still where I think it's going to be. But I would still love to see the TV show be in West Virginia, too, and get to see some of the cryptids and some of the places we get to go in the game. That would be awesome, too. Man, if they put the TV show any of the game places, that's going to be great. To be honest, it
would be cool to announce the TV show.
And this is just me. I know some of y'all have talked about New York and some of the other places. If they put the TV show...
Hey, Walter.
If they put the TV show in a place that's not where a game has been, and I know it would be neat to see some of the lore and stuff, but I'm really going to be disappointed. I really want it to be either in Washington or West Virginia. That's the two places I really want it to be. I really will be disappointed if not. And I hate to be that way. I will still enjoy it, but I'll be a little disappointed. Yeah. Jacob says Fallout 3 remake with the show set in DC. That'd partly make up for them not launching Starfield this year.
I don't think they can launch Starfield this year. I mean, even if they had planned on it.
Well, they could, but they wouldn't sell much.
But I'm telling you, even if it was,
I'm really afraid, and I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
I'm finally talking games, and you're cutting me off.
Well, with that, really afraid, and this is just my opinion. I'm afraid Deathloop's not gonna sell much.
That's not good.
Just because of what we're talking about. It's a new IP, and it's the lesser studios. It looks great. But y'all just mark it down. I'm saying right now, I don't even though it looks good, I don't think Deathloop's going to sell good. They should not release it right now. That's just my opinion. What do y'all think about that? Do y'all think I'm wrong in that? I think they're releasing Deathloop at the wrong time. But go ahead with what you're saying.
I was just going to say, even if it was planned to release it, say that was the idea. They were going to release it at Quakecon, right? And it was going to be great and grand and whatever. Unless it was finished in January, there's no way they can release it because they're behind. And again, not a hit at them, but everything is behind. There's packaging that isn't coming out. So many things that come from so many different places. The company I work for, the products they sell, some of them they can't get out right now because packaging is not available because of COVID and shutdowns. So, yeah, you're not blocked. So if you're blocked, it's because you're saying something that doesn't need to be on screen, and I'm sure you're not. So you're not blocked. You're good. So yeah, unless it was done in January and everything's been just sitting in warehouses ready to ship out, there's no way they're releasing.
Dom says he thinks the TV show will be somewhere new where they're expecting to make Fallout 5, which would see, there's a lot of smart marketing moves that Bethesda could make on the TV show. They could make
need sand,
that
salty air.
You get me totally off my train of thought. That would be a very smart marketing move. If they did Washington, D.C. and made a Fallout 3 remake, that would be a smart marketing move. If they did it in West Virginia right now while Fallout 76 is going on, because Fallout 76 is supposed to last 10 years. Think about it. If this TV show can run 5 to 10 years, a good TV show, you think about some TV shows like Friends, you talked about Friends a minute ago, it went 10 years. So that would be a good marketing move to do it in West Virginia. So those 3 places would all be great marketing moves by Bethesda. And the executives at ZeniMax and BGS themselves are sitting there talking, going, what is the best marketing move? They're thinking about that. They've talked about that before they've made the decision on where they're going. They've had to do that.
Well, yeah. Oh, everybody's doing that right now.
Absolutely. So, and
right now, everybody is having to think out of the box with how to do things.
Yeah.
Which is going to be great for some people and really bad for some other people. But everybody's having to find new ways to get their product out there, to keep people interested, whatever it is, because everything's different right now.
And with this TV show, and I talked about this in the last KingCast or before, The Witcher had such an influence. It did, because Todd Howard has been approached before about TV shows, and he said no. He has said no over and over and over. But The Witcher TV show on Netflix was hugely successful. And of course,
we watched that?
Parts of it. It got really lewd, so we quit. But it made the sales of The Witcher 3 go crazy. And of course, that was an older game, but it was just wildly successful. So, that made Bethesda go, maybe we can do this. But I remember when they wanted to make Skyrim a TV show, Todd was asked, why not? And he didn't want to, Skyrim is held in such high regard. And just think about it. If they would have done a TV show and it would have flopped, he didn't want to diminish what Skyrim was.
Yeah, but now you have Game of Thrones and you have Witcher.
And that was before. Before.
All of those things. And
okay, I just made us miss a lot of comments, so y'all gonna have to say it again. Hey James, what's going on? I think they will remake or at least remaster all the Fallouts when 5 hits. Oh, that would be cool. It's good Bethesda are involved in the production of the show. Oh, absolutely. I think Todd's going to be talking to them and
Maybe
involved.
he'll make a cameo.
Absolutely. So
Like,
again,
what's his name?
Again, the decision has to be: do we want to help Fallout 76 that is going on now and that will be going on for 10 years, or do we want to look to the future? And it's according, Dom, how far ahead is Fallout 5? You know, what is BGS's future? And you see, they may have a future in their head of, and of course, you know, we're sitting here thinking that it's going to be Starfield, Elder Scrolls 6, then Fallout 5, but it may be Starfield, Elder Scrolls 6, Starfield 2. You know, if Starfield is a huge success and Fallout 76 is still going crazy or going good, at least, Fallout 5, and I know this may not be what some Fallout fans want, but Fallout 5 may be years away. Just think about that, guys. And that might be a wah. But if 76 is still going crazy and Starfield is a huge success, there may be another Starfield before we get a true single player Fallout. Wow. Yeah.
That just pops the balloon, doesn't it?
That's just a maybe. That's just something to think about. But we did get 2 Fallouts back to back. I mean, we got Fallout 4 and then Fallout 76. But you know, you never know.
Sometimes you got to let it rest so that it keeps growing.
You never know. So, yeah. PJ says the wait from Fallout 4 to Fallout 5 is going to make the wait from Fallout 3 to Fallout 4 look nothing like nothing. Yeah, absolutely. If we missed your comment, please say it again. We've got about 10 minutes left in the podcast, so we really want to get what you have to say. We're talking about Fallout 76, talking about the TV show. Anything's on the plate. This is a podcast that is subscriber driven, so please say it, and I'll try to make Queen hush.
Your Patreons, can they message you?
Yes, absolutely, on Patreon.
Okay, Patreons, send King messages on Patreon, or me on Twitter, or him on Twitter. I need your shirt size and a mailing address.
Yes, we told y'all several months ago that we have something special for the Patreons. If you are a Patreon, obviously now we're giving it away. We are getting a shirt for you. So if you're a Patreon,
it might look something almost like this.
You have a shirt coming, a KingCast shirt coming. So yes, give me a message with your shirt size and your address. Mm-hmm. Please do that.
Or send it to me on Twitter, whatever.
But you can send it to me on Patreon. That would be great.
Send it to him on Patreon. That's probably perfect.
Yeah, let's do it on Patreon. I'll do it on the same place. And we'll get those out to you as quickly as possible. Thank you, Psycho.
Oh my gosh.
What?
I get to Walter, and I owe Todd like 4 of these, but he's not here unless he's just scrolling and scrolling.
If you're new to the KingCast, let me tell you, because we've got a lot of new subscribers, this is a tradition around here. When we get a super chat, we have Walter to answer the super chat with his wonderful attitude. So go ahead, Walter.
And yes, Raven, wherever you are in the world, if you are a Patreon to the KingFanMan channel, you send us that shirt size and that address. Here we go.
Who the hell cares?
There you go. We care, Psycho. Thank you very much. Let's see. King Queen gotta go. Have a nice evening. Thank you, Vaughn. We're about to go in less than 10 minutes, so thank you for staying. Kane says, Kane talking to Jacob, so that's good. Raven, woohoo, made my day. Yes, we're going to give you a KingCast shirt. And by the way, if you are part of the Blades Patreons, you can look on there. You get something special, and you get a real KingCast shirt, KingFanMan shirt. If you look on the
Oh, yeah.
if you're part of the
look on
Blades.
Oh, I don't know what the Blades is.
It's a higher category of the Patreons.
I do know that he has a store now, though, online with his videos, and you can see shirts and coffee cups and
Stickers and masks.
Are the masks on there yet? They weren't last time I
They're
looked.
in my store. They're not on YouTube, but they're in my store. For
How
some
do you
reason,
get to the store?
you just click on one of the items, and then down below is my store.
Oh, I should try that.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
go check it out.
Okay, read some comments
Oh
because
my gosh.
we got less than 10 minutes here.
All I'll say is look at the stars, people. We agree there's a lot of space stuff. We absolutely agree with you.
Well, I hope and it was a little rough because I rushed it, but I hope y'all enjoyed my last video on space. I believe there is a space theme or alien theme coming to Fallout 76. I hope y'all.
Thanks, Raven.
I hope y'all agree with that, and we'll talk about it in just a minute. Thank you, Raven, so much.
I get to do two. Hold on, here we go.
They're making it rain.
This for Raven.
Ow, jerk.
Raven, you're not a jerk.
We love Walter. He's just so funny. Okay, Vaughn, here we go. Still waiting for the video on Lewisburg, by the way.
Oh, yes.
April Fool, dumbass.
That's kind of fitting, right? You're still waiting.
I'm going to work on it this week, Vaughn.
He seriously gets so down sometimes about those. Is that a Scary Places video?
Scary Places, yeah.
Because they don't get much traction. A lot of people don't watch them.
Outside of my...
And he puts a lot of time into those. And so when you see the numbers hanging at like 300 views or something, he's like, oh my gosh, I did 20 hours work for 300 views. And I'm like, it'll get there, babe. Just leave it. People will find it eventually and love it. So it takes him a while.
Absolutely. What was I saying?
I have no idea.
It was important.
Great minds think alike. Gold.
Thank you again, Vaughn and Raven. Thank you very much.
And I can't think. My head.
Ian. Was it Ian? No, it wasn't Ian. Who was it? Psycho. Yeah, Psycho gave us the first one. Okay, what was I saying? What was I saying?
It was because of those videos Vaughn found you.
Oh, wonderful. Yes, I am working on my Lewisburg. I'm looking right now for the videos and pictures. You got to find 15 to 18 minutes worth of uncopyrighted pictures and videos that fit what you need. So that's what I'm doing right now.
A killer.
It is.
He wants to do those, make each other laugh videos, and those are hard to do because we have to find videos out that aren't copyrighted. Do you know how hard it is to find those to watch?
And we're working on one of them right now.
It's crazy.
Okay. Oh, I know what I was saying. My last video on the aliens. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Again, it was a little rough. I didn't have the copy of my sighting going overhead, but anyway.
Like them.
I really do believe there is something spacey, something aliens that Bethesda has in mind coming in the future. And that's what I wanted to convey. I believe with the Brotherhood of Steel coming to Atlas and fortifying Atlas. Why are they fortifying Atlas? Have y'all ever thought about that? In fact, I think we're going to have a whole podcast on that coming up soon. Why are they? Thank you, Vault Girl. There's my video on the aliens are coming soon, and it's doing very well. It's over 5,000, by the way, already. But have y'all thought about why the Brotherhood of Steel are fortifying Atlas? That's going to be 2 community projects where there's actually an Alpha and a Bravo. Why are they fortifying a place that looks into space? What are they doing that for? We've already gotten a message from space at the National Satellite Array, the radio array. So, I mean, there are a lot of things. And I know if you've watched the video, you already know some of these things. If you haven't, please watch that. And there's the link that Vault Girl put on there. Thank you so much for doing that. But I mean, Bethesda just keeps putting all these hints about space, and I don't think they're all about Starfield. I think they're bringing aliens to
Bye-bye.
Fallout 76. They put the guide stones in with Wastelanders. I mean, come on. Space. It is the final frontier, and it's coming to Fallout 76. And the Flatwoods monster is already here. Yeah, I mean, when the and most people didn't know this. It's really cool, and of course, it's in the video again. When the inspector for the vault of Vault 76 actually gets abducted by the aliens, by the Zetans. I mean, come on, that mothership Zeta. Maybe we're going to actually get to see. Wouldn't it be great if we actually get to see Mothership Zeta? Wouldn't that be awesome? You know, we got to see it in Fallout 3. Wouldn't it be neat if we get to see it? Wouldn't it be neat if we get a whole DLC of Mothership Zeta in Fallout 76? Would y'all like that? I would love it.
So awesome.
You know, we've talked about having some off-the-map DLCs. Well, how about a Mothership Zeta DLC? Just kind of like we had in Fallout 3.
Wow. Just wow.
Well, if it came and abducted the guy that inspected the vault, you know Mothership Zeta's already here. So I think it's coming, guys. I think we're going to see Mothership Zeta before Fallout 76 is over. And I guess I should have gone ahead and said that's what I think. But
you know, every time I sit here through a video with you before it's over with, I think, I wish he would just cut my hair. Look, you could seriously cut that much off. I would lose.
That's what you get out of what I just said?
I would. Okay, look, there's
the
Zetans
are coming. Mothership Zeta's coming, and that's what you get out of that?
You could cut it right here. Right here, babe. Just right here.
Yep. King, would you want to pick sides if it was Zetans versus the Brotherhood? Yeah, see, that would be cool as well. That would be absolutely awesome. If it was fortifying it, that would be amazing too. Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. Yes. Let's see. Kane says, or Heath says, they already have the Zetan weapons in the game. Yep. I didn't even bring that out, that the alien blasters in the game. Yep. Yep. Ian says,
a great night, Ian.
Thank you again, Ian, for all you do. The gesture is off. I'm anxious to play with you, by the way, on the game.
Who would side with the Zetans?
I would have to try it.
Oh, look, if I sit like
absolutely.
this,
Hey,
the
Gen
light
2 go.
is in my eyes.
Hey, Gen 2 go. Okay, we got
Gen 2 go. Oh my gosh.
We have 3 minutes until the KingCast is over. So
you made it.
If you have a question or comment before the KingCast is over and you want to get it out, do it now.
Do it now. Forever hold your peace.
Actually, there's 2 minutes before the KingCast is over. Hit that like button, please, as well.
How far along are you on the legendary run?
I'm at level 47. Either 47 or 48 now.
That's because Ghost showed him a trick.
Well, we've showed everybody the trick.
I know, on the live stream.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do ASMR? Whatever that is.
What is ASMR?
I don't know.
I don't like acronyms because I forget them.
A single man's riddle. I don't know.
What's the trick, PJ? Please go watch the live stream from I mean, you can watch Friday night too, but the first live stream we did, either one of them, we go over it 100 times. A single man's riddle.
That's just what came out of my head.
Seriously, PJ, go back
kind of like starting the stream with, I wish I could take my pants off.
Go back and watch the live stream. You don't even have to watch the whole live stream. We will go over it right at the first. It is keeping your intelligence up is the big thing, but I go over step by step what we do, and it is an amazing system. It is a wonderful thing, but its intelligence is the big thing. But we tell you exactly how to do it. And I don't have enough time to do it right now, but please go back and watch the live stream. If y'all want to go faster through that score system, we did 2 live streams on it just for that, to make your XP go faster. And right now is double XP. So just go watch a little bit of those live streams, and y'all can do it. Y'all can do it. That's what we did it for, is to try to help you. Do I know Bob Lazar? Oh, do I know the Bob Lazar story? Yes, I do know the Bob Lazar story. He's the guy that worked at Area 51. Yes, and he
Oh my gosh, yes, he knows.
He's the whistleblower. Yes, I know him.
Yes, he knows.
He actually, yes.
He's a conspiracy theorist.
Yes, I know him very well. I'm excited to see the rewards for next season. I am too. I am out. And very quickly, the one thing that I'm worried about seasons, I want to talk about this in a later podcast, and I want to get your guys' opinion on it. I'm hoping that they do a little tweaking, maybe not next season, maybe not even the next, but this is going to get to be what's the word? Grind is not the right word. It's going to get to be...
You're starting to think King might be an alien? It's possible.
It's like we talked about, those games that we got to and we said, why are we doing this? This is, you remember, what's the word for that?
Oh, you said
a hassle. Yes,
things turn into like almost a job
have
to do them constantly.
Yeah, it's not fun anymore. It's like, why are we having to do this? So I'm hoping maybe by the third season or so, they change it up a little bit. I don't mind it right now. It's fun, to try to do it fast and do this. A chore. Thank you, PJ. Yeah, it turns into a chore. Exactly. Right now, I'm really enjoying it. The second season, I'll probably enjoy it. Maybe even the third season. But they cannot just continually do this. They're going to have to realize that it will turn into a chore. And we're gonna have to be like, yeah, they're gonna have to either give some great rewards, or ease up, or it's gonna be like, what in the world are we doing this for? Especially when they put out the Brotherhood of Steel stuff, because we're gonna want to be doing the Brotherhood of Steel stuff instead of the season stuff. Well, guys, we are out of time. Can you believe it? Thank you, my lovely and amazing and wonderful.
He's just trying to make up for the
beautiful, most amazing,
full-figured.
No, perfect. And I told you, you're the most beautiful co-host in the world. I would say universe, but I've never met an alien, so I don't know. But thank you. Thank you. I will let you know when Gamer Girl comes out so we can pre-order it, right? Quit pinching me. See, Gamer Girl, here I come.
He's so bad, you guys.
Guys, thanks
for hanging out with us.
Y'all have a great rest of the weekend. We hope y'all enjoyed the show. Remember, Double XP continues through tomorrow, so y'all enjoy Fallout 76. I'm glad y'all got your Bethesda fix right here. Hope y'all had fun with me and the Queen. Y'all have a great rest of the weekend. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. Thanks.